Voiceover on. Everything on your screen. App switcher. Facebook. Active. Actions. Facebook. Close. Button. More option. Play again. Play again. Button. More options. Play again. Button. Play again. Video.
Hello everyone, I think I'm gonna make a stock record video. Alright.
Headings. Audio docking. On. Volume. 100%.
I don't think I've ever done a Mental Vision page video, but hey, it's time to be transparent.
Close. Button. More options. Button. Play again. Button. Play again. Button. Play again. Button. Play again. Video.
Hello everyone, I think I'm gonna make a stock record video.
Messenger. Now. Elliot Dodsworth. Great to hear from you. Could we have a call tomorrow at some point? I'm in the UK, so I'm a few hours out from you. How's this time tomorrow using Facebook Messenger's video chat? Mobile isn't that useful for me as my phone doesn't do international, but fuck. Facebook. Close. Button. Close. Button. Face. Mental Vision updated their story 2 hours ago with a video. Story 1 of 1. Live video. Button.
Alrighty. So, to be transparent, oh man, I don't know how long this video is gonna be, and it seems like every time I do a Facebook video, whether it's on, well, this is my first time doing it on Mental Vision, but I try to do it on my author page, just a weekly positive message kind of thing, to put people in good spirit and make them think outside of themselves, so, you know, maybe something good will happen. And I always get a copyright infringement. I'm like, what? How can I get a copyright infringement on my story, on something that happened to me, you know, personally? So it's weird. And I don't sing songs, and I don't have music playing in the background. I don't mention movie stuff. I don't know how I get a copyright infringement, but so if they do that on here, I'm going to be upset, because this is Mental Vision Games LLC page, which is my company, and anything I say about my company is copywritten under me as the owner and CEO and GM and financial all of the above, right? So I don't know who's all gonna watch this, but I'm gonna also have to do it on YouTube, because there's some visual impaired gamers who don't have Facebook, and they only do YouTube. So I'll do this, and I'll do it right and keep it upbeat somewhat. So here's the radio, daddy-o. Starting off with Endosnet bailing on me before the master code was complete. I mean, as far as I know, it's complete, but there's errors, and the audio for some things are not correct. So I've been on the prowl, looking for a professional programmer who is familiar with 3D Unity, and we'll be able to go through Chapter 3 code, because Chapter 1 and 2 code is fine, from what I can tell. And but Chapter 3 has a few audio issues, and I'm not sure. I haven't been able to beat it yet. I keep getting my butt kicked, because some of the weapons, there's like 4 weapons that were supposed to be created and put in Chapter 3, and they're not there. So those weapons were supposed to help you along the way. And there was a weapon in Chapter 1 that was supposed to be, put in as an upgrade for purchase. But they said they didn't have time to do it, so they rolled over to Chapter 2. Well, then it wasn't in Chapter 2, and then we'll roll it over to Chapter 3. Never happened, so it's not there either. So there's one weapon not that was supposed to be in Chapter 1, rolled over, still not there. And there's some brand new Chapter 3 weapons that aren't there. So if I can find a programmer who can kind of do those kinds of things. There's also a problem with one of the weapons that they did create. Doesn't act right. So it's not doing anybody any good. But the power-ups are good, and the login has the keyboard now. The keyboard is more sensitive. It's like the Apple keyboard, but instead of tapping, I like to just slide. Slide, like you say, you're gonna spell the word band. I slide my finger to B, tap, slide my finger to A, tap, slide my finger to N, tap, slide my finger to D, tap. Okay, so the only issue with the logging in with the keyboard is it doesn't tell you in the context box how many characters you have. And it doesn't read like, it wouldn't say B, A, N, D. It says hidden, right? Which is fine, but it doesn't tell you, usually a hidden context box will just it'll show you in asterisks, how many you have, but at least it'll show you how many characters you have. So say your password or your whatever, your password is 7 characters, and it's only showing 6, then you're missing one. So you can delete it all and start over, but the keyboard's there now, so that's better. And then the option to turn on and off the instruction in between stages, so you don't have to hear them tell you swipe up this to swipe left to this, and you don't have to hear that. You can turn it off once you're familiar with everything. Because I got tired of that too. But what we're facing right now, the beta version, the last build, 1.2.37, the login for Facebook and for email is not happening. So when you go to Facebook login and you just tap it, it'll take you, it says you want to go to Facebook page, yeah, okay. Then it takes you to the Facebook page, and you click OK, and then OK, and then it says error. Not able to log into Facebook. Developer is aware. Well, I'm like, okay, developer is aware. Well, I'm the developer. I'm not aware. So what the hell is going on? So let's say 2 weeks ago, it's August, 29 now? So it'd be around August, the first week of August. Me and Igna, my audio engineer, went on a spree and just played the crap out of it, right? Because we were going to try to make a list of things, and he did, and I did too, but we need more than just, we need brand new ears, so I was able to learn how to go into the Apple Connect and add people as beta testers. And I I got 4 people, but they go into log in, and it does the same thing to them. So, but the weird thing is, I've never had an issue with, is the email login. Scrolling up and down to get a letter, and then, if you have a symbol or something like that, or a number, it's a pain in the butt, but it's doable. And I can't remember for the life of me how to do a capital. Like if I have a capital letter in my password or whatever, I don't remember how to do shift. So I can't log in that way. And so what I did is I deleted the beta version off my phone, and I waited. I shut my phone off and turned it back on, let it do its thing, and then I re-downloaded Circus Master Revenge off the App Store. And I went to log in with Facebook and with, Facebook, it did the same thing. It failed. It said, error, developer is aware. I'm like, what the hell? This shouldn't have happened. It worked before. It's always worked. So something happened. I'm like, something happened. I thought it was the build. So then I went to the email, and I typed in my email. The only email I use for CMR, and I clicked on submit, and nothing happened. It didn't take me to the game. It didn't tell me, I failed. It just sat there, blank. And I waited like 20 minutes, hoping, okay, maybe it just needs to take some time to register. It didn't tell me that my password was incorrect. It didn't tell me my email was incorrect. It didn't say anything. So I was like, what the hell? So I called Apple, and I showed them. I did a screen share. I showed them what was going on, and they're like, well, we're gonna have to tell you the. I don't think they really knew what happened. So I wrote an email to the Facebook team, develop team, and they said, well, on our side, we haven't changed anything. Your game is still under development status, but that doesn't mean you can't test. You can't do a login if you're testing, or if there is a CMR app on the App Store, then there shouldn't be any problem logging into Facebook. So it's not on our side. So I was thinking, what the hell has changed in the last 2 weeks? Aha! Apple did an iOS software update. So I called back Apple, talked to their Apple development team, and they were like, we don't know what to do. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I said, I got 4 people waiting to do the beta test so we can make a list of stuff that's wrong with Chapter 3, so we can give it to a programmer to plug everything in correctly, and I have to search for it all, and then get it done, put on, sent to you guys for review, and then updated on the App Store. And they're just like, you. So, yeah, I'm lucky to have any hair left because I've been wanting to rip it all out. I wonder if I could, yeah. So I'm upset, and I feel like I'm failing everybody. All 2,800 of you. I'm letting you down. It's been over. CMR Chapter 3 was supposed to be updated June of last year. So over a year June, July, August. Yeah. It was like 15 months ago. And I feel like I failed everybody. But there's nothing that I could have done about it. So what I've been doing is I've been posting around, um, Mental Vision, looking for professional programmer to, do this thing. And I get a couple of hits, but there's been some people who aren't familiar with the Unity engine, and some people who are, just straight out of programmer school, and there's no experience whatsoever, which I don't mind giving somebody, but this is way too important. If I had a team, and then I would, yeah, sure, a brand new person just getting out of program school, because then it'd be on-job training. They learn something from the other developers. So, but I can't afford to put all of this on just one person straight out of program school. And I'm not going to be putting this, this job on someone from overseas. Because if they screw me over like IndusNet did, I won't have any legal repercussions to go after them, whether I have a contract or not. So, I'm trying to find someone within the U.S. or Canada. And that's that. So, once I can find, I've talked to David Alva. He tried to help me find someone, and he did find someone, but the guy was just way too busy with other projects. I've been talking to Harry Cooper from My True Sound. My True Sound, Purple Jam. And he's busy too, but, I don't know. I don't think he really wants to do it. And it's kind of weird, because after all the help I've given him, he never asked me for help, but I did anyway. And I thought we were friends supposed to help each other, and anyways, I really don't know any other programmers, especially that like me, because I think there's one or two that don't, because of my interviews with Theory of a Blind Man, or I don't know, some of the comments I made in the past on some of the blind gamer websites and whatnot. Well, I was just trying to stick up for myself, and I got angry, but I apologize, and that's that. So, people learn. Make mistakes and you learn. Anyway, so that's that for now, and I'm sorry to tell you all this, but everything's still stuck on hold until I can get somebody who I can trust, who knows what they're doing, and we can get the ball rolling. And as soon as that happens, I'll be posting it everywhere to let everybody know we're on the ball. Here's a target date, and until then, I feel like a failure at letting everybody down. I'm stressed, and it's not good for my health. So, I'm trying. I'm not going to give up. And I hope you all believe that. All right? It has to happen. I put too much into this for me to just walk away from it now. All right? I think that's it. I don't think anybody...
Close story button.
Nobody...
100 JF Cork more options, but mute off button, previous story, dimmed, next story button, 0 views, next story, previous, mute off, more JF, close story button, live video button. close, JF, more, mute, preview, next, 0, add story, 0, next, preview, mute, more, JF, close, live video, button, close story, button.
I don't know who.
Mental Vision updated their story 3 hours ago with a video, story 1 of 1.
And it-
4:33 p.m. Control center. Airplane mode. Cellular. Wi-Fi. Blue. Select. Next track. Button. Lock rotation. Screen mirroring. Button. Brightness. 0%. Volume. 100. Focus. Button. Apple TV remote. Button. Camera. Button. Dark mode. Switch button. Selected. Screen recording. Button. Open controls. Selected. Photos. 20. Discord. Meet. Button. Messenger. Microsoft Teams. Skype. Button. Zoom. Button. Screen recording. Head. Stop recording. Button.